Welcome back, everybody, here to Tuesday Night Pro League live at the Nexon Arena. We are in the middle of the CJ Entus versus Prime series. As you may have guessed, CJ Entus up 2-0.
It's time to find out if Bbyong's opponent is going to lose himself because he's got his palms sweaty. You know, well, what is it? Tell me again, Eminem.
What?
Tell me. I think he's going to tell me.
Is he going to tell you, Eminem?
Wait, he's about to tell me. Wait. How's his opponent feeling?
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous. But on the surface,
All I heard was spaghetti, man.
Wait. He's telling me a little bit more about it.
We missed it.
Eminem was doing the whole intro for KeeN. I don't even have to commentate anymore, man.
KeeN, he is a big spaghetti here in the booth. 3-9 for 2015. He's got a great song. We say this all the time, but, you know, that'll only get you so far.
So many games this season, KeeN has been ahead and just not been able to compete with his opponent in the late game. Like, he's always like on the edge where it's like, this could be the moment. He could win today, and then he just can't follow through. He just can't do it.
He had a decent game against Life on this map, actually, of Echo, a while back, maybe like round 2 or beginning of round 3. It was kind of interesting, but anyway, he's going to have to go up against Bbyong here on the map Echo. Up here in the top left, in the red, from CJ Entus, the Terran player, it is Bbyong. Bbyong.
Down to the bottom right, in blue, it's KeeN. One of MVP's big heavy hitters in the old days. We're living in a new era.
And we're going to be soon living in a new era.
With Legacy?
Yeah, that's it's going to be an entirely different game, man. It's going to be really interesting.
My prediction
See
is...
how everything shakes down.
You and I were talking about this a little bit last night after the cast. My prediction is that the top-level players will all be shaken up, and if the map hacking situation gets fixed, we could even see a new amateur scene starting next year that brings us totally new players, because it's going to be a very new game. The way that you play StarCraft 2 and Heart of the Swarm and how you're going to play with Legacy, assuming the macro changes go through, so much more harassment-based damage. Harassment-based damage does so much more, so it's all going to be about early game harass and defending that and executing that, and, you know, how many workers you can kill and things like that. Things that you don't really accept to be true in StarCraft 2 as it is right now are going to be totally changed. The way that you can do damage, it's so hard for a player to recover. Like in StarCraft 2, if you kill 10 SCVs, it's like, well, that was a lot of damage, but I mean, he could still produce out of all of his barracks. You kill 10 SCVs where there's no mules. Uh-oh, that's a big problem. You know, I can't even make all my units anymore. I lost 10 SCVs.
Yeah. I think it's definitely going to cater to not exactly the same skill set. I mean, it's still going to be StarCraft. Let's not forget, you know. But definitely a different kind of StarCraft, a very shaken-up StarCraft. They're definitely trying to do things a little bit different this time around. And so far in this game, we did have a bit of an earlier gas from Bbyong. Just a bit. I think it came out on 11.
Yeah, just 11 versus a 13, I believe. We were talking about this yesterday. The Raven build is really good versus the 13 gas, or as a 13 gas. It's pretty good to get a Raven. I think it was one of our players saying that. Innovation,
right?
Yeah.
It's giving us the knowledge.
Yeah. We had some really good interviews yesterday. Both Innovation and Flash, really on point. Not
Terran's
holding back.
doing work yesterday.
Terran's like the best interviews, man. Pretty much.
You think so?
Like, except Maru, but
I feel like Maru definitely brings that percentage down quite a bit.
I mean, like, even when we heard from Bbyong and Sky High, they gave some excellent interviews.
I think that Zerg is actually the best interviewer race. You got guys like KeeN, Life, just people who are in general very confident and kind of dark even.
Sure.
Sulky, a very mature guy, has given some decent interviews in the past as well. I really like Zerg for Korea specifically.
You know who I'd like to have interviewed actually is KeeN. Really want to see what he has to say.
Are you KeeN as for a KeeN interview?
KeeN as.
That's good.
SPL2015.
Oh man,
Let's
I don't know why
see.
that was so funny.
Let's see if that Reaper gets blocked out. It does. Doesn't see that starport timing. Pretty sure he didn't. Let me check one more time.
He saw the starport.
Yeah, but he didn't see if there's any add-ons or anything. He doesn't know if a Hellion's being made. He doesn't know if it's going to be a drop.
And he didn't see the gas. Most important thing here. He can actually... There's like a small part there I think he could possibly get in the main, but of course he doesn't know that.
By the way, back at home, Bbyong is getting a CC, so it's really important for him to find out what's going on, especially because that's on the low ground. It's a bit risky.
I wonder if he's going to try to poke at these Marines. I don't think he should.
No.
Just because KeeN definitely has the bigger army as Bbyong's trying to expand. Here the drop comes.
Oh, well, that CC gets denied, and now he's going to try to catch these units, but isn't going to happen. So his entire plan is revealed, and he doesn't even kill the units that saw it. This is a horrible position now for KeeN.
Yeah,
it's
Bbyong
like,
with that reactive factory is going to be getting out so many of these Hellions, and as long as he splits against the Widowmine, he'll be in quite a nice position, I believe.
He's going to have a Viking to help zone out as well. The drop. It looks like it might not be ready if KeeN goes now. But I mean, I don't think he really wants to drop in there, considering the position right now. Now this actually works out. Needs to get to the bottom of that ramp. Oh, he should not let Bbyong get out of the ramp.
Oh, look at how many Hellions. They immediately focus down the Widowmine, and with this much stuff, there is no way KeeN's going to break down that front door.
Should not have allowed those units to get down the ramp. If he has a concave with his Marines and even his smaller Hellion count at the bottom of the ramp, he wins that fight every time until the Viking comes out.
Bbyong's just driving across the map now. He's like, I know you got half your units in the medevac. I'm going to get there before you.
He also killed the SCV that was going to build a CC, so he knew his CC was going to be on the way. So he wants to punish that. It's not on the low ground, but still, it's in this wall, so he can actually kill the building SCV. He can actually kill this depot as well.
Kills the Viking and slips on through. Here we go. 4 Hellions looking for damage.
And some of these SCVs are so low. Oh, so lined up. This is disgusting. Oh! Don't go that way. No! No!
I feel like we're commentating a montage parody right now. We're just like, oh. It's insane, man. So much damage.
Somebody do the little gun like crosshair, like boom sound, boom headshot on those SCVs.
Someone call up Doritos. We got a game here. So let's take a look at the current situation in the game. Bbyong held off the attack flawlessly, has the earlier expand, did incredible amounts of damage on the counterattack, and only now is KeeN going to eventually move down that ramp, whereas Bbyong's been mining here for like 3 minutes.
He's been mining here for like 3 minutes. KeeN just dropped his first mule in that second orbital. He has, worker count 20. Doesn't even have enough harvesters to saturate 2 bases, whereas Bbyong has about exactly enough at 37. He's getting an armory, so he can make Hellbats. He can drop even more deadly sort of attacks. He can actually just probably hit a timing attack. Looks like he's going to push Vikings out in Blue Flame with this instead of trying to go for the Banshee follow-up push.
Yeah, I think it's nice. I mean, at this point, he's done critical damage. We'll see what this drop can do. It's a lot of Marines, 7 of them coming in.
Yeah, he just needs to make sure his Hellions are in position. I mean, those are obviously not, but he has got a few more over here. And these Vikings. Might even have to land the Vikings. Ooh, I'm a bit surprised you boosted away that early.
Auto turret coming down, as well as that one Hellion looking to deal with the Marines, and they will.
2 SCVs killed. He does bring all these Hellions back.
Not really sure if that was necessary, but I guess just being safe. It would have been hard to break up that ramp with a nice split there from KeeN.
Yeah, and KeeN could have had, like, say, a second drop full of Marines rallied in there, and that could have started to really snowball. So obviously it wasn't necessary, but I could see why Bbyong would do it.
Bbyong's like, okay, I'm not going to kill you. I'll just take a third base. That's fine. Maybe he'll do both at the same time. That would be styling.
If he runs in there with all his Hellions with Blue Flame and drops Vikings behind the army, he could just win this fight.
Yeah, or he could just drop a bunch of Hellions at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, he could drop Hellbats. I mean, he can then heal them with these medevacs.
Oh, KeeN does not want to go down that ramp.
KeeN is DED, man.
He's going to come down the ramp.
Oh, God.
He's lining up against the Blue Flame. Oh, man. Everything going down so fast.
30 supply lead now for Bbyong. He didn't even have to use his medevacs and Hellbats.
This is sadness incarnate, man.
He's actually got enough energy for a Seeker missile. I want to see it. I want it.
Do it, Bbyong. Give it to us.
Auto turrets, the more standard and better option.
The drops coming in, and that's going to be it, guys. A very, very quick match here.
Yep.
Bbyong stomp-a-rooneying KeeN here in game number 3. Looking for that 3-0 victory, getting all the bonus points tonight.
Yep. SCV's running through auto turret damage. Trying to run them to I don't know where. Gonna lose a CC to Hellbat. GG.
That's gonna be it. CJ with a very clean sweep of Prime tonight. Bbyong does not get to play, unfortunately.
I think Bbyong was playing Tetris.
Why Tetris?
He wasn't warming up for StarCraft, man. He was just playing Tetris. He's playing Minesweeper. He's just like, how long is this gonna take?
He's playing Freestyle. He's like,
He's like, you won, right? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he would have expected any less.
I mean, how more one-sided could those games have been? The second game, not so much, I guess, if you really want to look at it that way.
Maybe you sit Bbyong in that second place spot, and he just like, I don't know. It's like the cartoons. He gets out the giant tambourines and does it right next to his ear and just shakes him up. That's kind of what it would have been like for Bbyong.
So, like, to stop like with the jokes for just a second before we can go back to those.
Just 1 second, okay?
The biggest problem in that game was KeeN's entire strategy was revealed because he wanted to chase a Hellion and a Reaper and kill them. Instead of hiding and sending the medevac far away from where rally units would have been, they could come and hit that base faster and unexpectedly, unpredictably, but instead he showed not only his medevac, but everything that was in the medevac. And so Bbyong was like, oh, I'll just keep my Hellions ready, I'll pull my SCVs out of the natural, I'm fine. My Vikings coming out, you're screwed.
Well, there you have it, guys. 3-0. CJ Entis over Prime. That's going to put CJ in a great position here. 4-2 with a +6 indicator now.
Yeah, they had a bit of
maybe
a shakier start this round, like Jen Air and KT, but they've really pulled it through here at the end. And Hero and Bbyong, you know, the big kings of this match. Bbyong not even being necessary to defeat Prime, but Hero playing a solid game versus Yoda, I have to say, like looking really good. One-sided game, but Hero making pretty good control decisions. Controlling well and making good decisions in the mid-game with his units. And there you have it. I mean, that's going to be game number 1. The second match of the night. Definitely to be the better one to watch. Spenu up against Samsung.
Yeah. It's going to be, I think, a much closer match here. But we'll see. I wonder if we're going to get to that MVP interview here. I wonder who they would pick. Maybe Ragnarok for his first win.
Yeah, probably so. I mean, we could see Bbyong as well, maybe, but I'd like to hear from Ragnarok.
Just because we obviously do not get to hear much from that guy. He's a pretty cool kid.
Probably what the most exciting thing to hear from whoever they interview is what CJ is thinking about their last opponent for round 4. Like, what are they thinking? Do they think they might be able to win that? What do they think about SKT's chances versus Samsung next week? Like, is it possible that they could get first place and get that very important final spot for round 4 to guarantee more points going into the actual grand postseason?